reading these books, you have to prepare your notes, and from those notes you can easily access to everything, okay, at the last moment. So that is all about GPAT preparation, reference books. Okay, after these reading reference books, what is the best thing? So after completion of reference book, go for MCQ solve. Okay, so solve MCQ and you can get good rank for GPAT. So if I ask, you all know about qualifying marks. It is around 150 to 200. Previously, it was around 120 qualifying marks for GPAT out of 500, 120. And if you look at the qualifying marks in last 2 to 3 years, so it goes up to 180, 200 or something like that. But if I ask the question, for securing first rank in GPAT, how much marks you have to score? Okay, so to secure your first rank out of 500, it is not like out of 500. This exam is not like NEET exams. 720 out of 720 will get first rank. So to secure first rank, the first ranker get GPAT marks approx about 315 to 350. Okay, 310. I will say 310 to 350. If you are getting only these much marks, 310 to 350, you can easily qualify your GPAT examination with top 10 rank. Okay, so every time it is not like that 500 out of 500 will get first rank. Only you have to score 310 to 350 marks and you will be the topper of GPAT. So do not focus on first rank. Sorry, do not focus to just qualify the GPAT exam. Instead, focus on getting first rank. Why I cannot get first rank in GPAT examination? Okay. So when you are focusing on securing first rank, then only you can get you will qualify GPAT exam. Okay. So don't just focus to qualify GPAT. Instead, focus on to secure first rank. And you all know, so GPAT 20 25 that GPAT 2025 we will I will share. So this is the cutoff marks for GPAT 2025. So for unreserved category, there are so many categories are there. You can see here unreserved PW, physically handicapped, then EWS. EWS is a recently introduced category. If you are able to follow in that category, so you can look at the cutoff. For unreserved, it is 216, and for EWS candidate, it is only 172 marks are necessary for qualifying GPAT examination. OBC, SC, ST. So these are the qualifying marks of past years GPAT. Okay. So you can easily qualify if you get these marks. Okay. After that, uh, I will say like how many questions. So the thing is how many questions you have to attempt to qualify GPAT examination. So if you are focusing to just qualify GPAT examination, you have to score around 200 marks. Okay. So for to secure 200 marks, how many questions are essential? If uh, if we see like for 200 marks, if you attempt around 50 question, so 50 questions are enough to secure 200 marks. But it is not like that. Every question will not be corrected. If you have 100% confidence, then also it is not necessary that each and every question will be correct. So do not focus on attempting just 50 or 60 questions. As per my suggestion, if you are preparing for GPAT examination, minimum 80 to 90 questions are necessary to attempt. Minimum 80 to 90. If you are attempting 100 or more, then it is the best thing. But minimum 80 or 90 questions you should have to attempt to qualify GPAT examination. That is the most important thing. Okay. So how many questions? These questions are asked by many students. So minimum 80 to 90, and if possible, target more than 100 questions. Now, you some students also ask that how can I say that I am fully prepared for GPAT examination. So I suggest that to gain confidence, you have to attempt one GPAT question paper of previous year. Okay, you have to attempt one question paper out of 125 question. Attempt all the questions and check it on your own self. Okay, check it, and 50% of the questions should be corrected, minimum 50%. So like out of 125, 60 questions must be corrected. Okay, then only you should be able to qualify GPAT examination. So that kind of confidence you should have to qualify GPAT examination. So this is all about GPAT. Now, except GPAT, there is one another examination, though its date has been passed, but for sixth semester or fourth semester students, there is one exam, GATE. Okay, GATE. So GATE examinations, so many of you will think like GATE examination is only for engineering students, but it is not like that. GATE examination is not only for engineering students. Pharmacy students can also give GATE exam in life science as well as chemical science. Okay, and we can crack a GATE examination in better way. It is if you look at the question paper of GATE and GPAT. If you compare both the question paper, then you will find out that GATE question paper is easier as compared to GPAT question papers. And yes, of course, it is 100 marks examination, and total number of 60 questions will be asked in the exam. Okay, so the marks will distribution is different in this GATE paper, and pharma students can easily qualify GATE in life science. If you are interested in chemistry, or if your chemistry is strong, then you can easily qualify GATE in life science subject also. Okay, and the qualifying marks will be like around 30 to 35% only. Okay, 30 to 35%. Like you have to score only 35 marks out of 100 to qualify for GATE examination. So first thing is GPAT, then second is GATE, and the third important exam for pharmacy students are UGC NET. Okay, UGC NET or CSIR NET is also important, and these exam NET exam comes twice in a year. Okay, one time in June and another in December. So again, UGC NET exam is just like GATE exam, and pharmacy students can appear in life science or chemical science field. Okay, so in life science, the subjects will be like you are reading pharmacology, HAP, pathophysiology, okay, biochemistry, all these biotechnology, microbiology. So these are the part of life science subject. We are studying these pharmacognosy, so zoology and pharmacognosy. Okay, some question you can get from pharmacognosy. So you can easily qualify this GATE and UGC NET. These both exams are, if you compare two question paper, then these exams are easier as compared to GPAT. Now I have talked about three examination: GATE exam, GPAT exam, and UGC NET exam. So if you have qualified any of these three exam, either GATE or GPAT or UGC NET, then you are eligible to give NIPER exam. Okay, so to appear for NIPER exam, okay, so you should have valid GATE, GPAT or NET scorecard. Okay, after that you are only eligible to appear for NIPER examination. Again, NIPER is a very competitive exam. It is again MCQ test, but GPAT, in GPAT you have to attempt 125 questions in 3 hours. In GPAT you have to attempt 125 questions in 3 hours. If we talk about NIPER, so for NIPER you have to attempt 200 questions. Listen carefully. 200 questions in 2 hours. Okay. In GPAT, 125 questions in 3 hours. But for NIPER, you have to attempt 200 questions in 2 hours only. So speed matters here. You have to be so fast. Both exams are computer based exams. Okay. GPAT is very hard. Okay. In NIPER, questions are not as much as hard like a GPAT exam. But in NIPER, what is the important thing to crack NIPER? You should have your speed. Speed should be very fast because 200 question you have to attempt in 2 hours only. That's why the speed matters in NIPER examination. And we all know there are 7 NIPERs in India. One in Gujarat, Ahmedabad, another in Assam, Guwahati, Hajipur, Bihar, Hyderabad, Telangana, Kolkata, West Bengal, Raebareli, Uttar Pradesh, and the mother Naiper, like the first Naiper opened in 1991 was Naiper SAS Nagar, Mohali, Punjab. Okay, so these 7 Naipers and around, if we count all the seats, around 250 to 300 seats are available. Every time it fluctuates, depends on faculty and some other factors are there. So around 250 to 300 seats are there. Okay, so if you want to get your favorite subject in favorite Niper, then you have to score minimum first rank, okay, or top 10. You should be in top 10 to get admission in your favorite Niper in your favorite subject. You have to be in top 10 rank. So this is about NIPER examination. Again, for NIPER examination, how many question you will attempt? So out of 200, to get your rank in top 100, in top 100, if you want to get your rank in top 100, you have to attempt minimum 160, more than 160 questions. Okay, 180, more than 180 is the best number. Okay, but minimum you have to attempt 160 questions to get qualified in NIPER examination. Okay, so this is about GPAT and NIPER examination. So this is all from my side. Now, without wasting your time, we will open the session for questions and answers. So interaction will make you more knowledge. Okay, I will share my knowledge with you. So we will make the session interactive. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Yes, please, students. Yeah, so several questions are there in the chat box. One by one, I will address the questions. So first is how to improve marks in mock test. So for improving the marks in mock test or GPAT, what we do, most of us just focus on the correct answer. Okay, just focus on the correct answer. The answer is given in question paper itself. You have to identify correct answer, but don't go for correct answer. GPAT is very tricky exam. The 4 options they have given are very similar. Okay, don't focus on the correct one, but think why other 3 options are not correct. Okay, think why other 3 options are not correct. Don't focus only on the correct answer. Focus means it is not like that ke don't focus, but okay, this is correct answer. Oh, you have selected
Well,
option A.
sir, sorry to interrupt you. We have a Q&A session in the last after all the experts can give their suggestion about that. So हम
Okay.
Q&A session बाद में करेंगे.
Sure,
Thank you,
sure.
sir. Thank you so much for your
Sure, sure,
enlightening
sure. Thank
guidance
you. Thank
and
you.
share
Thank you.
your experience about the GPET and NIPER. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce Mrs. Purbi Jana. She secured rank AIR 99 in GPET 2025 and rank AIR 148 in NIPER JE 2025, which is truly inspiring for all the aspirants present here. Ma'am, we are delighted to have you with us. Kindly share your preparation journey and strategy. Ma'am, please come and share your thoughts with us.
Thank you for giving the opportunity. Hello everyone, I am Purvi Jana. So currently I am pursuing my in regulatory toxicology under the Department of Pharmacology and Toxicology from NIPER SSL.
Audio is not
As
available.
Dr. Maulik has mentioned everything about strategy and the syllabus, everything.
Madam, are you audio are not audible?
Share
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. You are not properly audible.
the
There are some network issues.
syllabus and everything. So for my side, it will be basically a okay. Am I audible now? Hello, am I audible now?
Ma'am, you are not properly audible.
Hello, am I audible now?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, start your session, please.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for the network problem. Hello everyone, I am Purvi Jana. Currently, I am pursuing my master's in regulatory the Department of Pharmacology in NIPER Mohali. So basically, as the previous session has undergone, that Dr. Maulik mentioned each and everything, every information about the Gpat and NIPER, what is the syllabus and what are those questions. So from my side, it will not be like that informative. It will be mostly like a motivational session. What I have done throughout my preparation, and I will share to you guys. So I want to share my screen. Is it visible? Is it visible to all of you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I think ma'am disabled for sharing the screen. So now I can't share it. Okay, then I will share it you with all of you later. Uh, okay. So basically, the importance of GPAT and NAPER is that yes, you can definitely do your masters from any other colleges also. But why we need to crack GPAT or NAPER? So GPAT is like a entry like premium institute in the India. If your rank is good, if it is under 100 or 200, so you can enter in definitely in various premium institute like IIT PHU. then ICT Mumbai, and obviously NIPER. So अब जीपेट और नाइपेट दोनों में फ़र्क यही है कि जीपेट में आप 125 क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो 3 घंटे में, बट नाइपर में वही आप कर रहे हो 200 क्वेश्चन 2 घंटे में। तो आपको क्या करना है, आपको अपना स्पीड और एक्यूरेसी दोनों को एक साथ मेंटेन करना है। जीपीटी इज ऑल अबाउट आपको थिंकिंग करने का टाइम मिल रहा है उधर, आपको वन क्वेश्चन एटलीस्ट वन 1 मिनट मिल रहा है, बट नाइपर में ऐसा नहीं होता, लाइक 40 to 50 सेकेंड्स। सो इट्स वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट टू मेंटेन योर स्पीड एंड एक्यूरेसी, और वो बस आपको प्रैक्टिस से ही मिलेगा। और एक जीपेट और नाइपर का बस कॉलेज से ही नहीं है कि आप मास्टर्स के लिए कर सकते हो, इसके बाद भी अब अगर आपको पीएचडी परस्यू करना है या फिर आप एज ए रिसर्च साइंटिस्ट काम करना चाहते हो, लाइक इन द बिगर कंपनीज, एंड आफ्टर दैट if you want to do your masters also from or PhD also from the outside the India, so it will be definitely a better option to crack GPAT and NIPER. They will give you more value to it. So ये सब तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसके बावजूद भी आप अगर अभी से प्रिपरेशन
मैम
स्टार्ट
आपका
कर रहे हो
ऑडियो ऑडियो
तो
क्लियर नहीं है, तो आप एक बार वीडियो ऑफ करके मतलब इंटरेक्शन करिए, वीडियो ऑफ कर दीजिए।
ओके ओके। Am I audible now?
Ma'am, you are audible, but there is some network issue which will come when you are giving guidance about us. So please check your network connection. Maybe there are some issue in network. Please, ma'am.
ओके ओके।
आपका वीडियो ऑफ कर दीजिए और इंटरेक्शन करिए, तो मतलब नेटवर्क इश्यू थोड़ा सॉल्व हो जाएगा।
Ma'am, off your video.
Am I audible and visible now?
Ma'am, would you off your video so that audible will be clear?
Okay okay, fine. So जीपीएट एंड नाइपर व्हाई इट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट। सो एक पॉइंट तो है कि आपको टॉप फार्मा कॉलेज में एंट्री मिल रहा है, उसके बाद ये है कि पर महीने एक डिसेंट अमाउंट का स्कॉलरशिप मिल रहा है, जिसके थ्रू कर सकते हो कोई भी कॉलेजेस हो, चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट या प्राइवेट। फिर आपके पास एक ऑप्शन रहता है कि अगर जीपेट और नाइपर के लिए प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो, मीन्स आपको आपका जो पूरे बी फार्मा में अपनी फोर्थ चारों ईयर में जितना भी पढ़ाई की है, आपको पूरा एक उसका फ्लो चार्ट मिल जाता है कि आपके दिमाग में एक आइडिया आ जाता है कैसे एमसीक्यू सॉल्व करना है, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम कैसे होता है। तो फिर इसके बाद अगर किसी का ड्रीम रहता है कि उसको लाइक डीआई जैसा एग्जाम क्रैक भी करना है, तो डेफिनेटली ही कैन गो फॉर दिस। और अदरवाइज इफ योर ड्रीम इज फॉर इंडस्ट्री, यू वांट टू बी रिसर्च साइंटिस्ट, you want a good regulatory jobs and various other domain is also there, so it will be a better option for cracking GPAT and NIPER before going on that particular domain. And definitely if there is a good rank there, you would have the better confidence with the better academic future. So as we know, बस अभी 30 days ही बचे हैं प्रिपरेशन के, लाइक इस साल जो लोग एग्जाम देने वाले हैं और बाकी जो लोग बाद में भी एग्जाम देने वाले हैं, तो ऐसा मत सोचना कि हमारे पास भी बहुत टाइम बचा है, क्योंकि लाइक इट नॉट अबाउट लाइक वन कप ऑफ टी यू कैन मेक इन ओनली 2 to 5 minutes। तो आपको इसके लिए टाइम देना है, ठीक है ना। तो आपको पहले से अपना स्ट्रेटेजी बना लेना है। अगर इधर कोई सेकेंड ईयर या फिर थर्ड ईयर का स्टूडेंट भी देख रहा है, तो मैं बोलना चाहूँगी कि आप अभी से अपना खुद का एक स्ट्रेटेजी बना लो कि आपको इस 1 ईयर के अंदर इतना इतना कंप्लीट करना है, फिर आपको रोज मॉक देते जाना है, फिर इसके बाद आपको क्या करना है। तो आपका एक कॉलेज के साथ साथ ए प्रिपरेशन का जर्नी भी बहुत स्मूथ रहेगा। नहीं तो मैं बहुत स्टूडेंट को देखता हूँ कि वो पहले से तो बहुत स्ट्रैटेजी ले लेते हैं, फिर लास्ट तक जाते जाते उनका प्रिपरेशन नहीं होता, फिर लास्ट में आके वो बहुत पैनिक करते हैं। तो ये आपको करना नहीं है। और जो फाइनल ईयर के स्टूडेंट इधर प्रेजेंट है, मैं ऐसा मतलब सोच सकती हूँ कि अभी वो प्रिपरेशन कर चुके हैं, अभी वो अपनी लास्ट फेज में है, जो लास्ट 30 डेज का जो फाइट चल रहा है आप लोगों के बीच। तो इनमें आपको बहुत शांत रह के काम करना है, लाइक वट एवर यू हैव स्टडीड इन योर होल प्रिपरेशन जर्नी, जस्ट डू सम बेसिक 5 to 6 techniques to like enhance your preparation and your marks and your rank. सो आपको लास्ट 30 डेज में क्या क्या करना है। सो बेसिकली योर फोकस विल बी फर्स्टली ऑन रिविजन। रिविजन आपको करना ही करना है। अगर आप पर डे कॉलेज के बाद अगर आप 3 घंटा भी दे रहे हो, तो आपको ये दिमाग में रखना है कि यू शुड गिव एटलीस्ट 1 आवर फॉर योर रिविजन। एंड सेकेंड इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज मॉक टेस्ट। सो मॉक टेस्ट इज लाइक जो आपको आपका रैंक को बूस्ट करेगा। रिवीजन से तो आपका हाँ सिलेबस कंप्लीट हो रहा है, आप पढ़ रहे हैं, आपको याद हो रहा है, लाइक आपका एक्यूरेसी कितना है, कितने अच्छे से उसको सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो, कितना जल्दी कर पा रहे हो। तो इट इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट टू गिव द मॉक टेस्ट एंड सो प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन एक ऐसा है कि लाइक पहले से कुछ ज्यादा भी मतलब देख रहे हो, बट आपके लिए पॉसिबल नहीं हो रहा है कि मॉक टेस्ट देना इतना शेड्यूल के बीच, तो एटलीस्ट आप पर डे 10 to 20 प्रीवियस ईयर सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि प्रीवियस ईयर ऐसा होता है कि जो अभी पैटर्न चल रहा है लास्ट 10 to 20 ईयर्स का, तो उनमें वो लोग ज्यादा पीवाईक्यू से ही क्वेश्चन सेम टाइप के सेम पैटर्न के बस थोड़ा सा घुमा फिरा के डालते हैं। अगर इस साल मानो कि अ, अगर कोग्नोसी से कोई अगर कोई अल्कलॉइड से क्वेश्चन आ रहा है उनका सोर्स से, तो अगले साल वो यूज से पूछ सकता है आपको सेम का। तो अगर आप वो पर्टिकुलर पोर्शन अच्छे से कर लेंगे, तो आपका इजीली क्वेश्चन बन जाएगा। इसके बाद है एनालिसिस। एनालिसिस मतलब कि आपने पूरा दिन में जितना उसका प्रॉपर आपके पास एक एनालिसिस होना चाहिए कि हाँ मेरा इतना गलत हुआ, इतना सही हुआ। तो इससे आपको पता लग जाएगा कि आप अभी जिस कंडीशन में कंडीशन क्या है, बिलो द एवरेज और एवरेज। तो इससे क्या होगा, आप अपने कंडीशन को समझ पाएंगे और अपने तरीके से आप उसको बेटर कर पाएंगे। और लास्टली आई वुड से लर्न फ्रॉम योर मिस्टेक्स। इट मीन्स दैट आपने पूरा पढ़ लिया, रिवाइज कर लिया, एमसीक्यू कर लिया, फिर एनालाइज कर लिया, फिर अब देख रहे हैं कि मेरा तो ज़्यादा गलत हो रहा है, मेरा तो ज़्यादा सही हो रहा है। तो आपका आपके अंदर ये होगा कि आप कॉन्फिडेंस आपका डाउन भी हो सकता है और फिर बहुत हाई भी हो सकता है। तो आपको ये नहीं करना, आपको मिनिमम स्टेट पे आपको रहना है और अपने मिस्टेक से ही आपको सीखना है। अगर आपका नंबर बिलो एवरेज भी जा रहा है, तो आपको देखना है कि क्यों जा रहा है और मुझे कौन सी वीक टॉपिक पे अपना फोकस करना है ताकि मैं उसको और बेटर कर सकूँ। तो अपने मिस्टेक से कभी मत डरिए, उससे आप फाइट कीजिए और अपने आप को बेटर करने की कोशिश कीजिए। अब ये
थैंक
तो ही प्रिपरेशन की बात कि हमें 30 डेज क्या करना है। अब इसके बारे में बोलूंगी कि आपका माइंडसेट क्या होना चाहिए, ये भी बहुत मैटर करता है। So, first of all, from my side, which I use that
sorry
I
to
don't
interrupt you,
compare
ma'am.
with others.
Your
अब
voice, your
अगर
audio is
कोई
not
कोचिंग
clear.
इंस्टीट्यूट में
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt you, but your voice and audio is not clear.
okay, now I'm audible.
Ma'am, maybe some network issue because your audio is not clear.
Okay, I will continue like for 1 to 2 minutes only. Then I will end it. Now it is audible or not?
Okay, ma'am, it is audible.
Hello.
It is audible.
Okay, okay, thank you. It will not be a longer session. I will like. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your motivating insights, and thank you to give guidance about GPET and NIPER. Now, I would like to introduce Mr. Piyush Suryavanshi. He secured rank AIR 77 in GPET 2024 and AIR 34 in NIPER 2025, which is an outstanding accomplishment. Sir, we are excited to hear about your preparation, journey, and valuable advice. Sir, please come and give your valuable thoughts and experience about the GPET 2025.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to make sure, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible and visible both.
Okay, thank you. So I don't have any kind of PPT or anything prepared, but yeah, I would like to talk with you guys for some time. So basically about myself, I am Piyush Suryanshi. Currently, I am at NIPER Mohali in Department of Pharmaceutics and Formulation in my first year. And I entered into pharmacy background because of my parents, as they own a medical store. So initial motivation was that. So I did my diploma in pharmacy in Maharashtra from Institute of Pharmacy, Sangli. After 2 years, I thought that as I have invested so much of my time, energy, and efforts in pharmacy, I should opt for higher studies. So, and I got good marks. So I went for direct second year admission into B Pharm. And I got admission in Bombay College of Pharmacy in Mumbai. For next 3 years, I did my completed my B Pharm from there. And in 2024, in my third year at Bombay College of Pharmacy, I secured AIR 77 in Gpat. And in my final year, I gave NIPER in MS and MTech, where I got AIR 34 and 31 respectively. So that's about me. Now, a small disclaimer here. I would not suggest to follow any advice given by me blindly. Like each and everyone should do their self-analysis, because every student is a unique student. That is what I believe. And every journey is an individual journey, which has a different learning curve, different learning rate. So take everything with a grain of salt, but apply your own logic and mind behind any action you take subsequently. Okay, so so my story is a little bit different, because very many people could not relate to this diploma thing. After 2 years, I got admission into diploma. After my 2 years into diploma, I got admission into B Pharm. That time, during my second year of my B Pharm, I came to know about this competitive exams for getting into masters. Through internet, I got to know that there is something called as a GPAT and NIPER. I did not know about all the other exams, as the respected sir Maulik sir has mentioned, like GATE and all. But yeah, I knew that these two were the main ones. So what I did was I just researched and I got a couple of books to begin with. And I did some self analysis, which everyone should do. Like what sir said was very important, that each and everyone should give one full length test of GPAT. And when I gave it in my second year beginning, my score was around 160 marks. That was my starting point. That's when I knew that here is where I stand in pharmacy, and this is my beginning now. So this will give you that ground to begin from somewhere. Then my third sem was very hectic, because my admission was late a little bit. During my year, it was the problem. That's why COVID has passed away and colleges were beginning. So our third sem, fourth sem was together. That's why I did not get much time to do any specific studies for competitive exams. But I did focus on my semester studies at my college, which was very intense, because the teachers were good and they expected a lot. So, and I also took a GDC course in the second year itself, but I never used to refer to it, or never got any time to study from it as such. Now coming to the books which I got for the preparation, it was for conceptual understanding. Mostly I did not buy any books because library was there. in library you can find good reference books. Like if you are a second year student, you can follow something. All the books which sir also mentioned, those are very good books. Like I used to use KD Tripathi for ecology, William Kemp for analysis, Leckman for pharmaceutics, Martin for physical pharmacy, Foe for medicinal chemistry, Tressan Evans for pharmacognosy and herbal chemistry and all those things. So you can follow these good books if you have time from second year. This advice is not applicable for students who are going to give exam in 1 month. So yes, and then there were some good YouTube videos. That I am a visual learner, so I usually understand concepts through a lot of videos. Like if I see it, I remember it. So I used to follow some good YouTube channels also. Like some of them in top of my mind are Medicosis Perfectionalist for biotech and pharmacology, and Ninja Nerd is also good for pharmacology. For organic chemistry and all basic 12th stuff, I did follow Physics Wala. So those were also good. And you can do that if you have enough time at your hand, if you're in second year or third year right now. Then for MCQs, the books I bought were two books, Inamdar and Pearson's publication book called as Umang Shah. Uh, I don't remember the title of the book, but it was the author is Umang Shah. So I did not use that Umang Shah book at all, but this previous year paper solved by Inamdar, that book I purchased in my second year itself. I did not get much time to do that in my second year though, because the third sem, fourth sem was very hectic. But yeah, I started something in my third sem with that book, that I used to see some MCQs like that did not stop me. My third semester, I was just in my third sem, but I had like little bit basic backhand from my diploma. So I just used to, try some MCQs out, and most of them I couldn't able to solve because, of course, I did not know advanced medicinal chemistry yet, and much of the analysis as well as all the pharmacology yet. But yeah, so but that did not stop me from solving MCQs, because I was more of like getting to know the questions, like not about solving the MCQs correctly, but about getting to know what kind of questions are asked. So as sir said in his advice, that we must read first the reference books and then solve the MCQs. My experience was little bit different than this. I used to do both simultaneously. Like sometimes I used to follow whatever my teachers teaches from the reference book itself, and clear my concepts using YouTube and reference books. And nowadays there is this ChatGPT and Gemini AI where you can use them also, and get your concepts clear, and simultaneously you can solve MCQs from the beginning itself. Don't wait until the last moment to begin your MCQs. Like there isn't going to be a point where you are going to know all the concepts, and then there will be a point where you can start solving MCQs very nicely. It goes hand in hand. You will be building your concepts through the MCQs, and the MCQs will be correct through your concepts. So it goes hand in hand. So that is my advice. And then from my strategy point of view, what I did was I used to focus on concepts rather than rote learning, because I am, as I said, a visual learner, and I could not remember raw information very much. So I just used to try to understand the concept very well. And also there was something like I did a group study. Like it is not very effective way, because sometimes it will end up in a lot of waste of time. But you can, if you have good friends around, you can opt for that. Other thing which helped me was teaching my peers. Like I used to take a topic, I used to thoroughly read about it and then teach my friends. This helped me because while teaching, they ask me such doubts which I cannot sometimes know on my own. So like they ask such questions which will help me dig more deeper into the concepts. So if you have time, like this is not for again those students who are going to give in 1 month. This is for those who are like have time on their hand. So I used to do that. And then there is something called as you can other strategies. You can use something called as an accountability friend right now for all those who are going in next few days the exam by next month, that you can like try make a friend who is also giving GPAT with you. You can just take help of them and tell them whatever you did. Like if you are planning to solve a MCQ question paper, or like 40 MCQs, 50 MCQs, whatever, just tell them that I did this today. And if you did not do, tell them that they should consistently poke you. Like I had my friend Muskan, who used to always motivate me and poke me that today you should solve this, you should solve that. She used to ask me, what did you do today, did you study and all. So that used to help me. So if that helps, you can do. I know in the world of competition, finding such people is hard, but if possible, you can do it. Then I used to do one more thing during the boring lectures of the semesters, and also they are traveling to college and all. There used to be a lot of time on hand, so you can use this Telegram. There are many channels of GDC, or just the PYQs of MCQs, where all the MCQs are there. If you just click on them, they will show the answer if it is correct or not. You can use that, to pass your time, but in a fruitful way. Then also, I used to solve MCQs with my friends between lectures if there was time, just because that conversation used to help. Like my friend has one trick to remember something. They used to share something. I used to share something with them. That used to help us remember some things in the long run. So you can do that if you have time, but definitely not for the ones who are going to give next month, but those who are giving um, it for the like in next year or something. You can try that. Then in my scenario, like semester wise learning was the way to go, because that is what BCP, Bombay College of Pharmacy, was all about. We had a lot of like tough exams, so we needed to prepare semester wise. So that helped me to study daily consistently, and it helped a lot. Then there are some challenges, like of course it is common for everyone that you guys would be in college from 9 to 5. After that, when will you study? Like you'll be tired to study. Then for that you can use the strategy like a group study or accountability friend. Like you have someone to be accountable to. And also there are challenges of final year projects. Some people who are in good college and are expected to do some project work are not able to give sufficient time to the preparation as well. So you can talk to your faculties, prioritize your academics, higher academics over, the current project. Use the help of your friends who are planning something different in their life. Like if they are not going to give higher studies, you can rely on them for the project work. Then for the also there might be some students who are doing some extracurricular activity. This is the time when all the colleges have their different extracurricular activities and publications and all if they are doing. So you have to set time aside. With all that, you have to prioritize your future, because if you are planning seriously for higher studies, then you have to sacrifice these extracurriculars in your final year. If you are in third year or second year, you definitely go for it. But during your final year, you should consider prioritizing. Then also there is this always looming question of whether there are semester exams as well as competitive exams, what to prefer. I would suggest for passing semester exams, do what you can. No one asks your CGPA in future, but focus more on competitive exams. And yeah, so now coming to the exams which I gave two exams, Gpat in 2024 and NIPER in 2025. So in Gpat in 2024, there was this new pattern introduced where the score was valid for 2 years, and there was this time bound sections, which I guess still are. You have to give 25 questions in 33 minutes or something. So I used to practice it that way. I gave a lot of mock test in my last 10 days. Like I gave around for like 20-30 mock tests. I started my preparation in the last month itself, in because I was giving it in third year. So I was like just finished my third year, but then I did not had much experience in hand, but then to started solving some PYQs. And I used to sit, I remember, for giving two PYQs full length test in a day and reviewing them. So that reviewing part was very important, as it helped me to check my score, improve my concepts. And during that, my mock test scores got improved from around 190 to 260. I used to use AI like ChatGPT and Gemini to check my MCQs sometimes because the answers provided in the test results were also wrong. So I attempted in my final exam, I attempted around 100 questions, I guess, out of 125, and around 75 or 80 of them were correct. And yeah, and for NIPER, I was a little bit relaxed because I had to give only a NIPER exam that year in 2025. So I did not have to attempt GPAT because this gap between GPAT and NIPER is very less for my year. Like it was just 7 days or something. So I solved this for NIPER. I prepared from this book called as NIPER at Your Fingertips for GDC, but that did not help much. There was this test series which I took from PharmaMind. That was good. And I got around mock scores in the test around from first I started getting around 40 out of 100, and then it improved to around 60 out of 100. And in the final exam, I attempted around 190 questions and I got around 70 marks in my final exam, 70 to 80 marks. So advice for the students who are going to give exam in 2026, that is this next coming month, is start solving MCQs, stop reading all your books and everything. You just have to give the test, review them. From this is my advice, again, take it with a grain of salt. Everyone is different, each and everyone's story is different. So give the test in a time bound way, sit there for 3 hours, give it properly, don't rush it, think about each and every MCQ. That thinking process is important. You have to simulate the real life conditions which are going to face in the exam. And just an advice here, just that one night before exam, stay chill, stay calm, don't try to learn anything new there. Eat well before your exams, don't eat any heavy food, don't get your stomach upset, and have enough sleep before getting to exam hall, and all go calmly. Get all your things, reach before time, don't underestimate that. If you are going to go somewhere else, reach one day before the date of the exam, and stay there if it matters, but go on time. Don't miss the exam just because you are late. And in 2027, those who are preparing, I guess you can be a little bit chill, but also build on concepts. Start solving MCQs also side by side. And of course, the motivation for you guys is the stipend that sir mentioned. Every month you will get around 12,500 stipend, which is very good. And if you qualify and get into a very good college like NIPER or ICT Mumbai and BETS and all, the campus life is great. And you will have considerable better placement opportunities than the others, as sir mentioned. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful guidance, and thanks to you to share your experience for the GPET 2026. Now we will move towards the interactive session. We now open the floor for questions. Kindly drop your question in the chat box. If anyone have any kind of the doubt or problem, our experts are there to resolve it. So you can easily interact with them. I am audible.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Yes.
shall we take questions like randomly, like, or are we supposed to, like, how should we do it?
Sir, it's totally depend on you.
Okay.
It is. Mhm.
So I saw some questions in chat box, and I think I'll just give my insights on that a little bit. So first of
Mhm.
all, there was a question on how to avoid negative marking. So for my side, it is like I usually there are 125 MCQs in GPAT. From GPAT point of view, I am saying now. So and also from NIPER point of view, there are 200 MCQs. You can either take an educated guess if you are 60 to 70% sure about the answer. But the best rule to follow is if you don't know, don't answer anything. Okay, you won't go in negative marking. That's the best way. But if you're 80 to 60 to 70% sure about your answer, you can go for an educated guess. But it should not be totally what an educated guess means is you should have some idea or some logic behind your answer, not randomly just choosing an option. Then also there is this last month strategy everyone is asking. So again, as I said, everyone should focus on solving MCQs, solving PYQs, using AI to review those MCQs, and use good reference books to check your answers if they are very conceptual. Follow those. And because ultimately the people who are setting these papers are using these reference book to set the papers. Follow PYQs, as usually the concepts are repeated, not the questions. So don't keep on reading books now, reference books. The time has been past. Whatever you know. Now you only have to focus on the MCQ solving and strategically building on that, getting less negative marking and going higher, scoring a little bit higher. And you can see with time your score will increase gradually and consistently. And for a second year average student, I guess you have sufficient time to study, clear your concepts, use YouTube, AI, or teachers. If you're in a good college, you can always follow the semester pattern. That is the best way to do. That's how I did it. And maintain consistency in your learning process. Don't get motivated in one day and study for 8 days and then don't study for a week. You should be consistent, at least study a couple of hours daily. And don't be afraid to attempt MCQs from the beginning, since your second year only, not to get marks, but to get familiar with what kind of questions come, so that you can interconnect that MCQs with the concepts being taught. Like, this is what happened to me when I was when I was in lectures. Whenever I used to solve some PYQ MCQ which I did not know, I just see the same concept being taught in class. Then I used to focus more on that. Like, that may be helpful. So doing MCQs a little bit beforehand, and at least getting to know the questions. And preparation time daily, maybe it will vary for person to person because everyone has
Sorry,
their different strengths.
sorry to interrupt you, sir. Ma'am, molecular ma'am, you can also participate in this interactive section. So all the students are really happy if you
Oh,
also participate. So you all
Sure,
three
Yes,
sure,
experts
sure.
can participate in the interactive
yes,
section.
obviously I will also participate. Like my friend is sharing his opinion also. After that, yes,
he's
obviously
giving
I will
great
say.
advice. He's giving great advices.
I just wrote everything down, so I was just planning to finish this. Can I get 1 more minute just to say two final lines, which I
Yeah,
Yeah,
have?
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Continue,
Sure,
continue,
sir.
please.
Sure,
Okay.
sir.
Continue.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So about that preparation time of daily, it will vary from person to person, as everyone has their different strengths and different family conditions as well. Like anyone, so if someone is working as well as preparing, and all those will affect your time. But for the students who are giving GPAT in 2026 and NIPER, they should at least give their 6 to 8 hours of their daily time in preparation of these exams. And for those students who are giving it in 2027, they should be consistent about it. At least give 1 to 2 hours daily consistently, not getting motivated one day and then getting down another day. And for 1 year, is 1 year preparation enough to qualify? Yes, it is very much enough, because all you need to do is get clear concepts, get them through reference books, get them through YouTube, but get clear concepts and prepare well. So you can easily do it in 1 year. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thank you, and sorry to take such long time.
No problem. Thank you, sir. It is very grateful to listen you and your experience. Thank you so much, sir. Anybody if have any kind of the doubt, they can also ask from the experts.
So I just want to add, all have
Thank you.
pursued their BPharm. All have pursued their BPharm. You know everything. You have studied everything. You have cleared semester examination. You know everything. You just revise the thing and solve MCQ. You have to fit all the concepts in your mind. If you are not getting correct answer, so just revise that concept. Okay, this is not for this time appearing student. This is for the students of second year or third year. Okay, if you are appearing in this year, means like in next month, then just focus on MCQ. But for second or third year students, read reference books, just read one chapter or focus on 1 or 2 chapters, and after solving reading those 2 or 3 chapters, solve MCQs and check your how much you are getting correct answers. Okay, so that is the thing. So read and then solve MCQ. Read and then solve MCQ. That is the best way to get confidence. Okay, if you are not sure about all these things, then again and again you have to repeat those things and you have to give extra time. Like daily, if you are in third year, you have to give minimum 2 hours. GPT is not easy for all because 50 to 60,000 students are giving this exam and the and the how much are qualifying? Just 4 to 5,000, like 8 to 9% students only qualify this exam. So it is not easy. So out of those 50 to 60,000 and you have to come in 4 to 5,000, you have to give extra efforts definitely. Okay, and it is not like the toppers only will qualify Gpat examination. More than 50% cases, college toppers are not qualifying Gpat examination. Okay, so it is not like that. If you are not college topper or you are not a good performer, then you cannot qualify Gpat examination. It is not like that. If you are not college topper, then also you are able to qualify Gpat examination. The basic funda is just clear your concept and focus on the preparation. So every day you have to give minimum 2 hours. Okay. And for the students who are appearing for this next month, you have to give minimum 6 hours starting from today itself. Okay. Starting from today itself, you have to give minimum 6 hours a day for your preparation. So that is all from my side. Yeah. Purabi, please continue.
So, like
Just turn
both
off
of
your video.
you
Just turn off
are
your
great.
video so your voice
I think
get
they
clear.
explained everything. I will only take some question in the chat box. So first question, okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir. So first question is how to improve marks in mock test. So basically, the mock test where if today one can get 50, later you can get to. So the marks does not matter. I think you should continuously give only the exams, and you should analyze your where the like if you have made any silly mistakes or not, or if there is any mistake which the theory part you have already read previously, but you are mistaking those part also. So that will be your main focus, not to how to improve the marks only. So and then how to avoid negative marking. So more you practice, it will be more your accuracy will be more easy, and you should every day practice at least 10 to 20 questions to avoid the negative mark. Obviously, don't do the blind guessing. Like I have seen various students to do the blind guessing. They like, don't know about the theory portion also, but they tick the question, and the negative marking happens in those questions. So never ever do that. uh, Git or Gpat, which is best for pharmacy student. So I think both are greater, but the GP specifically for the pharmacy student. Through the gate, you can apply in the other stream of life science also. But yeah, obviously for pharmacy student, GP is better. Uh, okay.
Ma'am, you are not audible properly. There is
So
some lag in your
for
voice.
medical, I think I don't like that subject so much. But if
Ma'am, you are not audible.
oh, now I'm audible or not?
Ma'am, you are not audible properly. There is some network issue from your side.
Uh, okay, I'm trying to fix it, but
And yes,
am I audible now?
Yeah, Purvi. Yeah, continue. Yes.
Okay. Okay, sir. I will take like 3 to 4 questions more, then you guys continue. Okay, then how to revise medchem? So for medchem, I think you should focus like medchem is you can't remember everything and every like structure basis. So what I do, I used to do if I take any chemical name means I used to connect it with the name. If there is like any chemical, it connect with that imidazole ring or particular the thiazole ring, so I used to read with some mnemonics. Okay. And in this way you can easily revise the medchem. How to start a second year student who is not a topper? So कोई भी टॉपर नहीं होता पहले से, आपको आपके खुद के ऊपर काम करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके आप एक टॉपर बन सकते हो। अगर आपने प्रीवियसली कोई भी इंटरव्यू देखा होगा तो लाइक एवरी टॉपर बनते हैं। तो अपना प्रिपरेशन कंटिन्यू करते रहिए, अपना बेस्ट दीजिए, फिर लास्ट तक आपको आपका रिजल्ट मिलेगा। लास्ट में प्रिपरेशन आई वुड से दैट आपको अच्छे से रिवाइज करना है, अच्छे से रिवाइज करना है, मॉक देते रहना है। आप एकदम टेंशन फ्री रहिए, लास्ट मिनट में पैनिक मत करना, एंड just give your best and believe in God. It will be the best outcome for you. Okay, thank you. Sir, please continue.
Yes.
Hello.
Someone has asked about CUET. Okay, CUET PG exam. So CUET PG exam is there, but it is like mainly for central universities, like central universities of Rajasthan, Punjab, Gujarat, and people are doing great. Like Central University of Punjab is among, if we look at the NIRF ranking, it is among top 50. Okay, so you can get admission there after CET. In DIPSAR or IIT BHU, GPAT is the main basic criteria is GPAT. After that, CET is like a secondary criteria, but the main criteria is GPAT. But for Central University, CET is okay. So if you have any idea about this CET exam, Piyush, you can discuss more about this.
Actually, sir, I gave only GPAT and NIPER, so I was going to direct the
Yeah,
question
yeah.
to you only that I don't have much idea about this. So sorry.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Let me I have given
Sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. We
strategy.
have to be
So
session
like
our last session at
it's basically
9:30. So please cover
if
all the
you
questions.
are prepared for that, you can
Right.
but
So thank you.
I
Thank you all three experts. Thank you all three experts to give the valuable information and experiences about the GPAT 2026. Before we conclude today's session, we are privileged to have the presence of our national co-convener, Apurv Nandi sir. Sir, we are grateful for your guidance and leadership. I kindly invite you to address the participants with your valuable words. Sir, please come and give some valuable thoughts about the pharmacovigilance.
Yes, yes, yes. Thanks to every expert. Such a great experience to listen all the new bloods and also some experienced professor was there. There, Dr. Maulik sir and the sister Purvi Jana and brother Priyangshuji, all the young bloods. It was a very nice session. So, best wishes to all the GPET aspirants, and I hope all the aspirants we can see at Naipar as the senior. Like we can see that Purvi ji or Priyanshu ji is going to be your senior on your Naipar Mohali. I hope so that. And lastly, I want to just summarize that Pharmavision is also organizing online mock test with Sardar Vilas College. You can also avail the mock test with negative marking. So, as all the expert has mentioned, that online mock test is very much important before your ZPAT exam. So, we are organizing this. So, hope you all guys will in like have be a good enough benefit with the mock test. Thank you all of you. and have a very good night, and also best wishes for your upcoming exam.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much
sir,
for your
for giving the
Thank
opportunity
you.
here. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your encouraging and inspiring words, sir. As we conclude today's session, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all our respected experts and dignitaries for sharing their time and wisdom. Your guidance will certainly help students boost their GPAT preparation and move closer to their goals. I also thank to all the participants for being a part of this session. On behalf of Pharmavision and I am of Akhil Bhartiya Vidyarthi Parishad, thank you everyone. We look forward to connecting with you again in our upcoming initiatives. Have a wonderful evening ahead. Thank you, everyone, and good night, and all the best to all the participants. And thanks to our experts, which give us valuable experience. Thank you very much, sir and ma'am.
Thank you. You guys are
Thank
doing great.
you.
Thank you.
Chalo, bye bye. Good night. Bye, sir.